This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 232 South Clark Drive, Beverly Hills, California, 90211. Today is June 26, 2024. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 4-inch ABS waste line cleanout located at the rear of the property, just to the, if you're facing the rear of the property, it's on the right hand side of the stairs. This goes towards our porch area. This goes out towards the rear of our property, and this is our 4-inch ABS cleanout. We're going to clear our camera lens off really good, and what we're going to do is we're going to zero out here at the edge of the cleanout, and then what we'll do is we're just going to drop down slowly, and we're just going to push out, and again attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. Again, they got a little bit of water running. It does appear that it transitioned to what appears to be cast iron waste line. So again, our sewer line. So again, we'll just continue to push out. And we got a tie in there. So again, we'll just continue to push out. What I'll do is I'm just going to pause our mic here, and we're going to push out. And again, attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So I'm going to pause our mic here. It did appear we transitioned to what appeared to be vitreous clay sewer piping, but again, we'll just continue to push out. And as we push out, we pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to mark this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we are parallel with the manhole cover in the middle of the alley at approximately 8 foot 9 inches deep. So again, we're going to pull back slowly, take a good look at our saddle as we pull back. We'll pull back slowly. You can see there in the saddle we do have an offset from about the 6 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 9 o'clock. It does appear to be a concrete saddle. And as we pull back, we have a vitreous clay lateral, a little bit offset in that joint there. I'm going to push back in just a little bit. And push in just a little bit. We'll pull back slowly. And again, it does appear to have a crack there, possibly at the 10 o'clock area. Again, we'll pull back slowly. Again, a little bit offset in that joint. And you can see there, you do got a hole, you got a penetration, you do have a hole there. We're going to push back in just a little bit. Right there, right around the 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock area, you can see you actually have a hole in the line there. So again, we're still in our lateral out in the street, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull back. We're going to pause for a moment. Yeah, and you can see there, you do have a break there in that joint. You got a hole there right around the 9, 10 o'clock area with a large crack. So again, that is in our lateral. That is out in the street. Again, as we pull back, you can see a large root finger coming through that joint. The line was hydrojetted, but the hydrojetter is only going to remove the roots themselves. The topper roots, the penetration root, is a larger root, so those ones there still remained in the line. So again, we'll pull back. You had a large offset of that. What we're going to do is we're going to pause here. This does appear to be our test tee, and then what we'll do is we're going to locate this area. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and marked this area. On the rear right-hand corner of the backyard, we did place a red flag to identify the area. This is our test tee, and we did mark this area at approximately 3 foot 8 inches deep. And again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, you can see we've got an offset in that joint. We are pulling back. Again, we're still in vitreous clay sewer piping. I'm just going to pull back slowly, take a good look. Got some root fingers coming in that joint. A little bit of debris. And as we pull back, it does appear that we'll pull back just a little bit, again, possibly a clean out in that area. You can see there's a large offset. There's a section of black ABS sewer pipe. So we're going to push back in and we're going to locate that area. Push in a little bit more. Okay, again, we went ahead and located this area, and it's in the middle of the yard, and we did mark it with a red flag. Again, this does appear to be a section of black ABS sewer pipe. And as we pull back slowly, you can see that we do got a large offset in this. As we pull back, you can see the transition there. You can see the gap there from about the 9 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 3 o'clock area. So that section of ABS plastic pipe had shifted, possibly a repair. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Oh, we're going to push back in a little bit. You can see that joint there. We'll pull back just a little bit. You can see there's what appears to be a crack right around the 3 o'clock going all the way up to about the 12 o'clock area. But again, we'll continue to pull back. Again, we'll push back out a little bit right there. And you can see that joint there is broken. You can see there's a break from about the 6 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 10 o'clock. What we'll do is we're going to pull back until we transition back into our cast iron. The cast iron waistline would be possibly around the footing of the property, and then the exterior rear of the property there on the footing, we'll mark that area. So again, we got a break there. And as we pull back, we transition into what appears to be cast iron waistline. So again, we're just going to push in a little bit. Again, this possibly could be part of cast iron sewer, but we'll mark it. So we'll pause here. Okay, we went ahead and marked this area, and again with a red flag at approximately 2 foot 5 inches deep. And again, this is on the rear right-hand corner of the house. It looks like just outside of a wooden fence. So again, we're just going to pull back slowly. We'll pull back a couple feet, and we'll just see where it comes into the house. So again, we'll pause here for a moment. We'll just locate this area. Okay, again, we went ahead and located this area, and it is, again, on the rear right-hand corner of the house. It does appear just to be underneath the AC condenser. And again, we are in cast iron sewer piping. Cast iron sewer piping does have quite a bit of buildup debris. You can see an opening there around the 12 o'clock, and that's possibly your mainline sewer cleanout, which is at the rear of the property. As we pull back, we're pulling back and transitioning back into cast iron waistline. And again, cast iron waistline, it's got buildup and scaling. It's definitely a period of the home. So again, we'll make a little bit of a turn. We've got a tie-in underneath the house. Again, heading back towards our clean out. Again, this is all cast iron waistline. And we got a little short section of black ABS. Again, you can see the tie-in there. We'll make a little bit of a turn. And black ABS waistline all appear to be in fair maintainable condition. We'll make a little bit of turn. We come up and out of our clean out. And that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.